Hello, Lauren. First, let me just say, excellent job on your video. Much better than what I saw, the first time, when we had practice or whatnot. Everything went really smooth, and you were looking at the camera. Like, we talked about, you looked at the camera, you had your notes, and you seemed very more poised, is the best word that I could come up with. You seemed very comfortable with giving your presentation. That's number one. The second thing that I want to say is that I really liked how you started your presentation off with giving us a little bit about your background and telling us about the strength of your mom. I think when you do things like that and when you talk about personal stories, it allows you to become very relatable, and that's very good because that draws people into you even more, and that's really good. I also learned a little bit more about your major, why you're at Full Sail, and not only that, but I also learned about you and I have a little bit in common as far as our love for hip hop music, and that was pretty cool as well because I love hip hop. I just do, and I don't feel guilty about it either. And it doesn't seem like you do as well. Excellent job. Another thing that I liked about your video is that you talked about your aspirations and things that you've accomplished and things that you want to do, as far as DJing and being a radio personality, and things of that nature. Another thing I like that you included was the fact that you told me that you write and that you are a journalist. I think that's really cool. I think that's a very important trait to have. It's also a lost art as well. We're losing some really good journalists. They're retiring and stuff like that. So and then the whole journalism thing has been changed up because people don't really read editorials the same way or publications because of technology. So I also think that that's excellent. One thing that I would change is the fact that you call yourself the hip hop Carrie Bradshaw. Um, for a couple of reasons. Um, I learned from using the term hip hop or anything that has to do with urban music. What happens is that you kind of get pigeonholed or pushed into just this one um, genre of things that people see you as, or people how they vision you as just being in hip hop. Um, and that could somehow, as you become older and continue to mature, that could, I've seen that hurt people. Whereas people, they couldn't get booked because they thought that they were too street or too urban or too hip hop or whatnot. Um, that's one thing. And the second thing is the Carrie Bradshaw. I know that you like her, and I do too. But I want to know more about you. I think we need another. We don't need any more Carrie Bradshaws. We need the first you. You know what I mean? So I know that you admire her work, and you look up to her. But in my opinion, that's just something that I would change as far as your moniker, as far as building your brand. Um, you know, that's just my opinion. So, but what do I know? But everything else, excellent job. You did a wonderful job, and I look forward to our next class meeting. And that's it. Take care.